Family, it's Dr. Will here, and we're so grateful that you're joining us on this journey to pure fasting 2026. And so, as we dive in, we didn't want to take for granted that for some of you, this may be your first time leaning into a sacrifice like this. And so, we wanted to answer some FAQs. And so here's the first one. What is fasting? By definition, fasting is abstaining from food and or drink for a designated period of time. And so fasting is abstaining from food or drink for a specific amount of time. Now, the question is, how exactly do we fast? Some of us have heard of things called the Daniel fast or the Daniel diet. Some have gone so far as to liquid only fasting. But even as we focus on the food, what we want to lean into is faithfulness. And so let's look at this text. Matthew 6:16 through 19 reads this way. When you fast, do not look somber as the hypocrites do, for they disfigure their faces to show others they are fasting. Truly, I tell you, they have received their reward in full. But when you fast, put oil on your head and wash your face so that it will not be obvious to others that you indeed are fasting, but only to your Father who is unseen, and your Father who sees what is done in secret will in fact reward you. So what's the heart here? What's the principle? That sometimes when we're doing spiritual disciplines, we are doing them to be noticed by others. And in doing so, we have received our reward if attention is all that we seek. But there's something deeper. And what it is this notion of proximity and intimacy with the Lord. And so when we fast, we don't make sure everybody knows that we're doing it. We don't have a somber countenance as we interact with others so that they will inquire about the source of it. No, we do this before God. And so the goal, the push here is to be joyous and to continue our normal routines and interactions with others as we continue to fast in secret. Now, the question is, why do we fast? And I'm so glad that you asked. I want to point your attention to Isaiah 58 verses 6 and 7, and it reads this way. Is not this the fast that I chose? To loose the bonds of wickedness, to undo the straps of the yoke, to let the oppressed go free, and to break every yoke? Is it not to share your bread with the hungry and bring the homeless poor into your house? When you see the naked, to cover them and not to hide yourself from your own flesh. And so what is the purpose of fasting? It's twofold. One is to literally break spiritual bondage. And then two, as we lean into sacrifice, we gain something to share with others. And so this is not simply a vertical endeavor. This should have horizontal fruit. And so we have to ask ourselves this next piece of not only why do we fast, but when